Well, I continue to wonder the changes that happen when, between the time electorates are being cajoled with lies and gimmicks by politicians to get their votes, and the time they get into office, they just change. You're going to listen to Oshiomole. The way he's talking, you see that he's a person who is talking from the angle of, I've gotten what I wanted, so there's nothing anybody can do about it. They are coming now to say that they did not promise Nigerians magic. Really? We are not saying that we're expecting magic, but you promised the renewed hope. I don't know. Look, let's listen to him. Let's listen to him, because it amazes me. It amazes me, and it's so unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we find ourselves in this kind of ditch, this ditch of of insecurity, this ditch of poverty, and all of this as a nation. We are not meant to be here. We are not meant to be here, and that is the truth. Why will you not come and say that, okay, so what you really promised, so what was the renewed hope all about? In any case, he was on Channels Television, and of course, he said a number of things. Let's listen to him in this very short one.
My question initially is the worry of those who impose their trust in the Tinubu ticket, who thought that when Tinubu gets into
they know they were not elected a magician.
You did not tell them you are not.
No. They know they are not elected a magician.
Your party
and nobody promised
agenda.
Nobody promised magical solution.
Yeah, your party said you have renewed hope. So let me give you an example.
And you don't need to give me an example. I know what we promised more than you who was reporting it. Whatever you reported was we were the source.
Yeah, but the fact
we did not promise 24 hours solution.
You remember?
We did not promise miracles.
Schools.
We did not promise overnight solution. But nobody said this will be done.
Days.
And you show me if you have any document that says in 48 hours this will be done. In 14 days this will be done. In 21 days, this will be done.
Are you saying that the hopes and the expectations of Nigerians?
I think you are the one who have the illusion that once a promise is made, automatically once you get into office, either spiritually or by miracles, solutions emerge.
The fact we are
what Nigeria need is what President President Tinubu has demonstrated.
You see the mindset. You see that it's still all the same thing. You see, it's still the same thing. You see that he was going to make that mention of President Buhari. He is still the same mindset. This is a man who used to be a Labour president. Now he has joined their group. They pulled him in so that there will be no disturbances. You notice that after him, even the ones that have come after him had not been so effective, because they have used him to kill others. They have used him to kill the labor union in Nigeria. And so we even find it difficult to go on strike or to even go on a protest today. It's very difficult. The question is, are you sure the people who you are protesting are actually listening to you? I thought they said they will hit the ground running, but as it is now, they are hitting the ground sluggish. They are hitting the ground crawling. After how many days? Ministerial lists never come out. What were you expecting from a man who's probably heading to his 80s or in his 80s? What do you expect from this kind of leadership? Look at this man speaking. Look at him. What do you expect from this kind of leadership? What are you expecting? And that's where I stand with Oshiomole on this one. We were not expecting magic, seriously. But look at what has happened today. Since it is the same template that Buhari was coming with, and some of the people who are coming on board were only planning to win election. They were not planning on how to lead. So like that man said, it's one thing to win election, it's another thing to know what to do to lead the nation. So we are not surprised. You understand? We're not surprised. But it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I'd really love to have taken Rufai's take on this. But then let me see if that is possible. Okay, I've been able to get Rufai on this one. Let's get him.
Yes. You see why we keep saying manifestos matter?
Absolutely.
We campaign in poetry and govern in prose. Now they have seen how hard it is for governance. They're trying to backtrack.
Yeah.
But please, somebody should tell Mr. Oshiomole that we have receipts. We have the manifesto. It was over 80-page document. Have you known so?
Yes.
How he promised economic growth of 12% and he dialed it back. How he promised agricultural bonds, all the things he promised, and he said, we have all the recordings. And no matter how much he tries to, move away from it, we'll ask them the question. That's what governance is about. We want him to do well. We want Nigeria to do well.
Yes.
But Nigeria will only do well with scrutiny, Oji. So please, when politicians start to change mouth, don't listen to them. They promise renewed hope. Although people are facing renewed shaggy now, but we know life can be a whole lot better if they do what is needful for the people. President Tinubu himself said, let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them. But he's suffocating them now with all of this, bad implementation of policies. We need to go back to the drawing board.
Okay. Thank you very much, Rufai, on that one. I mean, they've started to backtrack, and that's the truth. They started backtracking because they never planned. There was no planning. There was no plan. And when you plan, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's the truth. They refuse to plan. And so it's unfortunate that it was just an issue of it's my turn. You understand? It was just an issue of it's my turn. And all that was called the renewed hope, the document. I said it that time, that even the person carrying the document does not probably know what is inside the document. But you told me came and said that he's the word that it was his document. It was what they prepared. He's an economics professor, I think, of economics. Yes. Now, it was the document that they prepared back then. That's what they're using in the days of proud ACN and all of that. That's what it's all about. So some persons don't even remember what was inside the document. This is still Serious Matters here at ONIF TV. Please do share our videos with others, drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye. Well, I pray that this continued renewed shaggy will come to an end. Those of you who vote, I hope you must have learned some lessons. Thank you must have learned some lessons. Thank you very much for watching.